Power of Courts from Section 26 to Section 30. Part 1 by Law Applicant 101. Which offence is triable in which court? Section 26. Offences are divided into two parts, that is, first is IPC and two is any other law. The offences mentioned in IPC are triable in High Court or Court of Session or any other court mentioned in the first schedule for the respective of offences. The rise of offences mentioned in any other law are triable in a court mentioned, or if the court is not mentioned, then the offences will be triable in High Court or any other court mentioned in the first schedule. Provided that, the court should be presided by a woman in offences which comes under IPC, 1860, that is. Section 376, Punishment of Rape. Section 376A, Punishment of Death or resulting in persistent vegetative state of victim. Section 376AB, Punishment of Rape on women under 12 years of age. Section 376B, Intercourse by a man with his wife during separation. Section 376C, Intercourse by a person in authority. Section 376D, Gang rape. Section 376D, Gang rape of female under 16 years of age. Section 376DB, Gang rape of female under 12 years of age. Section 376E, Repeat offences. Now comes Section 27, which talks about the jurisdiction in case of juveniles. The conditions which need to be fulfilled are as follow. First, any offence with any sentence except death or life imprisonment. Second, any person committed shall be under age of 16 on the date he appears or is brought before the court. Now the trial should be conducted by the Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate or any court specially under Children's Act 1960 or any law in force providing treatments, training and rehabilitation for youthful offenders, that is, for the young offenders. Section 28 and Section 29, which talks about how much sentences can be awarded by whom. High Court can award any sentence authorized by law which is given under Section 28 Clause 1. Session judge or additional session judge can award any sentence, but in case of death sentence, confirmation from High Court is needed. Whereas, assistant session judge can award any sentence except death, life imprisonment and imprisonment exceeding 10 years, which is mentioned under Section 28 Clause 3. Chief Judicial Magistrate can award any sentence except death, life imprisonment and imprisonment exceeding 7 years. Now the easy trick to remember the power of Assistant Session Judge and Chief Judicial Magistrate is that the only difference is that Assistant Judicial Magistrate cannot give imprisonment exceeding 10 years. On the other hand, Chief Judicial Magistrate cannot award imprisonment exceeding 7 years. Now we will study the power of Judicial Magistrate of first class in comparison with Judicial Magistrate of second class. That is, Judicial Magistrate of first class can award imprisonment up to 3 years, whereas Judicial Magistrate of second class can award imprisonment up to 1 year. Or, Judicial Magistrate of first class can fine up to 10,000. Whereas Judicial Magistrate of second class can fine up to 5,000. Chief Metropolitan Magistrate has same powers as of Chief Judicial Magistrate, Metropolitan Magistrate, Judicial Magistrate of first class. Section 30, that is sentence in default of fine. Court may award such term of imprisonment in default of payment of fine. Whereas, the term means, a term within the power of magistrate under S.29. b. Term shall not exceed 1/4 of term which magistrate is competent to inflict for the offence. 2. Imprisonment awarded should be in addition to substantive sentence of imprisonment for max term awardable by magistrate under S.29. Power of Courts from Section 26 to Section 30. Part 1 by Law Applicant 101.